If you think your $50,000 customs bond is an insurance policy designed to protect your business from supply chain risks, you have it completely backwards. That bond is actually a legally binding blank check that you handed directly to the government, and they are about to cash it. Welcome back. Today we are exposing one of the most lethal and misunderstood financial mechanisms in global trade: the customs bond and the trap of liquidated damages. Every commercial importer is legally required to purchase a continuous customs bond. The marketing material from your broker probably made it sound like standard corporate insurance. But a customs bond does not protect you. It strictly protects the government. It guarantees that if you fail to pay your taxes, or if you break a trade law, the surety company will pay the government immediately, and then the surety company will aggressively come after your business to collect the debt. Here is exactly how this system destroys unprepared importers. It all comes down to a legal concept called conditional release. When your shipping container arrives at the port and your truck driver picks it up and delivers it to your warehouse, you probably assume the customs clearance process is completely finished. You unload the pallets, put the goods on your shelves, and immediately start shipping those products to your waiting customers. That is the trap. Your goods were not cleared. They were only conditionally released. Under customs law, the government retains the legal right to demand those goods back for up to 30 days, and sometimes much longer if partner government agencies like the FDA or EPA are involved. Imagine you import a container of electronics. The goods arrive at your warehouse and you ship them all out to retail stores by the end of the week. 10 days later, you receive a formal notice to redeliver from customs. They have decided they need to physically inspect the cargo for safety compliance, or they noticed your supplier forgot to attach the mandatory country of origin labels. They order you to bring the entire container back to the port immediately, but you cannot. The goods are gone. They are already in the hands of the consumers. Because you cannot physically return the merchandise to customs, you have just violated the strict terms of your customs bond. The punishment for this is a devastating financial penalty known as liquidated damages. For standard merchandise, customs will instantly fine you an amount equal to the total commercial value of the cargo. If that container held $100,000 worth of electronics, your fine is $100,000. But it gets much worse. If your goods are subject to strict health, safety, or environmental regulations, the government is legally authorized to penalize you up to 3 times the total value of the shipment. You are now facing a $300,000 penalty for a single administrative mistake. The surety company that holds your bond will pay the government the $300,000 without arguing. Then, they will freeze your corporate assets, take you to court, and ruthlessly collect that money from your business. Furthermore, your bond will be permanently cancelled, meaning your company will be legally banned from ever importing another product again. So, how do you prevent this absolute disaster? You must change your warehouse operations immediately. You must establish a mandatory quarantine protocol in your supply chain. When imported goods arrive at your facility, they cannot be touched, unpacked, or sold immediately. They must sit in a designated holding area. Your logistics team must wait until the customs broker receives the official electronic message confirming absolute, final liquidation and release from all government agencies. Only when the government officially closes the file do those products move from the quarantine zone to the active sales floor. Stop treating physical delivery as a legal customs clearance. Secure your warehouse operations, protect your bond, and guard your cash flow. Thanks for watching. Quarantine your cargo, respect the conditional release window, and see you in the next video.